From Cobb County, welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Julio Teheran gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he has really pitched well at home, and I don't know if it's the energy from the fans or he feels comfortable on this mound. However way you want to slice it, he's thrown well at home, and I think we'll get another good performance at home in this game.
Fouled straight back. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, we're really looking at a club that's been struggling. They're coming off a losing record on the homestand, and this is the first game on the road. We're really going to see what this team's made of starting on this trip.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Lane. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And this is fouled at the plate. One and 2. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Digging in to try it again. John Lane. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
John Lane.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Digging in and looking for more, John Lane.
John Lane.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, he stands at second with his 13th double of the year. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Ball 2 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Julio Teheran.
Score for our ball game tonight.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Into the box now, John Lane. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, nobody likes to lose game 1 of the road trip, but you go on the road thinking, hey, if we can play 500 for the full road trip, we're in good standing. So right now you're in game 2 of the road trip, and you know what? If you win today, you're what? 500. So you're actually on goal. That's why this game is a big one for you to be on point.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
A runner on first with 2 away. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind it.
Ready for another chance. John Lane.
John
into the windup and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Ready once again, John Lane. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he lays off there 1-0. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Shaw is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. John Lane. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Another one sent foul. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another 2-2 offering. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now here's the pitch. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, a look there at SunTrust Park. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's one of these guys that's going to battle. He sticks around the game long enough where you pick up a win like he did last outing. Only giving up 1 run, but he stayed in the game, and he got the W. Maybe we'll see that type of performance from him today because he's that type of pitcher.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And, Matt, you know, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game, won the second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this 3rd game.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, John Lane. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Lane.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And now a pitch on the way. And strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name.
Digging in once again, John Lane. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
John Lane.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
1-1.
Inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first. Now at the plate, John Lane. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2, and the Braves now are down to their final strike. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again.
Oh, way to get dirty. He goes to first. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
A 2-0 finish today. Jake Odorizzi earns his 8th victory of the season. Mike Fiers is tagged with the loss despite giving MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Stepping up now, John Lane. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
I'll admit I'm a little concerned about Freddie Freeman right now. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he...
Striding in once again, John Lane. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Here it comes on 1-1. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Man, he looked ugly on the first swing, and then he refocused and came back and got a base hit. I would have never thought he was going to get a hit in this at-bat.
Ready for another shot now. John Lane. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, John Lane.
Third baseman, John Lane.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw gets him 2 down. Ready for another chance. John Lane. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pereira arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Victorious Pirates.
Well,
from Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Julio Teheran will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
At the plate, John Lane. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold.
Digging in to try it again, John Lane.
John Lane.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Goodell going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates...
Digging in and looking for more, John Lane. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And this is fouled back and out of play. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Well, Matt, he's really been struggling recently, but this is the 3rd hit of the game right here. Maybe we're seeing signs that he's really going to start to come out of it and maybe stay out of it.
Ready once again, John Lane. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. A couple of walks, but no.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Daytime baseball network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup. Coming to the plate now, John Lane. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Stepping into the box, John Lane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lane.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Full count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lane. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Lane.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Pereira is there. 2 gone. Now to the plate, John Lane. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Lane.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore. Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
5-3. Summertime by the Bay, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4. Johnny Cueto will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, what do you got?
Well, this has been a little bit of a mystery. I mean, he really struggles at home. You got the home crowd behind you. You got the mound you're used to pitching on an awful lot. But he hasn't been able to get it together. Maybe this is the game that turns it all around for him at his home ballpark.
Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he's clearly not getting anything to hit right here, but I'm telling you what, 3-0, I trust him so much, I'm giving him the green light.
3-0 count, here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Heredia. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Braves strand one. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Striding in once again, John Lane. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball hit in the air. Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. John Lane. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Cueto will go to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Digging in and looking for more, John Lane. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Here's a high pop-up. Panic is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another chance. John Lane in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that base hit right there gives him 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Digging in once again, John Lane.
Third baseman, John
into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Lustig. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, he was one of a few guys.
So a move for a pinch hitter as he'll come on to hit with runners at first and second, and still only 1 out.
The right fielder, number 15, John Lane.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, Mark Melancon's used to making good pitches when it counts at crunch time. He's in a tough spot right here. I wouldn't bet against Mark Melancon.
He'll start this one at 274. 8 home runs, 27 driven in.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So now 2 men in scoring position. Full count, 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is taken for a cold third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Neil Ramirez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Mark Melanson. Summertime by the Bay. AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set. Ken Sirota, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's had a little bit of a struggle against right-handed hitters, and to me, that's the key to this game. They're hitting over 300. Right-handed hitters over 300. So he's going to have to get the right-handers out if he wants to win this game. Let's see if he's able to execute against the right-handers in this one.
Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay, okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Ready with another 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in, John Lane. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Into the box now, John Lane. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. it might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Badalucco moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. 3 finish in this evening's ball game. Will Smith claims the win out of the pen, his first. Mark Melanson. A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball now from sunny AT&T Park. Stepping up now, John Lane. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold Reynolds, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good, and they're closing in on that division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Lane. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Working for the punch out and the offering. Sent out to straightaway center field. Badalucco moves over. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, John Lane. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in to try it again, John Lane. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. 4-2 the final score today. Ty Block with his 4th win this season. Mark Melanson hammers down the On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from
Batting fourth, third baseman, John Lane.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Patterson giving chase, and the inning is over. One hit, one left. And now the Rockies will go on off. Striding in once again, John Lane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lane.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Tapia racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Lane takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to. Digging in and looking for more. John Lane comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows.
Ready for another chance? John Lane.
John Lane.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Sean Doolittle earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kelvin Herrera closes the door for the save, his 21st of the year. On a perfect summer afternoon for baseball, we welcome you to Coors Field. Jake Wynn, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this outing.
These Rockies, Harold, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent.
That'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. 1 left for Atlanta. The Rockies coming up. Ready now, John Lane. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
John Lane.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Patterson moving in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order, go. Digging in to try it again, John Lane. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Patterson. He's got it one away. Digging in once again, John Lane. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Squared that one up just a little late. A 1 pitch on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. Pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Desmond in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Atlanta Braves. Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this.
Batting fourth, third baseman, John.
He's ready.
Lane.
Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. These Rockies, Harold, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Gloved by Harrison. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep? Digging in, John Lane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lane.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down.
Up top, it's 2-0. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready once again, John Lane. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Lane.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tapia racing back. Still ranging back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's now 5-3.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lane.
John Lane.
And this is fouled at the plate. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, John Lane, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Patterson is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Jeff Hoffman. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. In now, John Lane. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Well, everybody's hyped. The crowd is hyped. The players were hyped. And the beauty of the night game when the ace is throwing gives people all day. This town has been buzzing.
Striding in once again, John Lane. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Ready for another shot now. John Lane comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Digging in to try it again, John Lane. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Lane
sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now. Ready once again, John Lane. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Lane
got him fishing that time. 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High pop-up. LeMahieu is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
10-2 the final in this game. From the borough of Queens in Flushing, New York, welcome to beautiful Citi Field. Now in the box, John Lane. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Gordon is on his way home. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score one here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lane. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, this is a really good club. I mean, here we are the second half of the year. They're already leading the division, but now they're starting to open up a lead. It looks like it's almost like the quarter horse that you know is going to win this race, and he starts to pour it on to embarrass everybody. They're smelling the finish line right now.
In the air now, out to right field. Cespedes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, John Lane. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled back. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Well, that's a nice infield.
Now to the plate, John Lane. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. 8 runs on 13 hits and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Line to the right side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Ready for another chance? John Lane. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the
Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Atlanta Braves. Ready now, John Lane. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take this one is Duda, and that'll end the inning. At the plate, John Lane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lane.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Plawecki has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, John Lane. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
John Lane.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard ground ball to third. He's right there. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, John Lane. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive. The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. Into the Big Apple seats and gone. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
And they complete the comeback with a flourish, going deep with a grand slam to take the lead. You don't get style points in this game, but I'd give them some if I could hand some out. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-1 the final total in today's game. A nice shot there of the nighttime skies over SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now.
So striding in, John Lane. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, John Lane. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
We are watching reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez sprinting after it into the stands. He got it. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Lane. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
Ready for another shot now, John Lane. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. 13-3 the final score. Nick Tepish earns win number 7 on the season. Mike Fiers was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Van. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Atlanta Braves. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Carlos Rodon is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Settling in now, John Lane. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Man, this team is hot right now. They blew them out Game 1. I mean, it was ugly. So they're doing everything you're asking right now to have done. They're clicking on all cylinders. I would hate to have to face them right now.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holland. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Lane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves are set. Into the box now, John Lane. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and shot foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here it comes. Way out in front.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Got him swinging in the dirt, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. Striding in once again, John Lane. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this one's in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. And ball 4 now, as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat.
7-4 the final finish today. Bruce Rondon gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Kelvin Herrera closes the door for the save. A good look there at the southern skies and SunTrust Park just outside Atlanta. Coming to the plate now, John Lane. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
And Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
Ready for another chance, John Lane. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
John Lane.
Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Dietrich will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves. Ready once again, John Lane. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Lane.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. Back to SunTrust Park following this. Digging in once again, John Lane. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you. Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Brad Brock earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Kelvin Herrera earns the save out of the bullpen, his 24th on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base.